So, with distance learning making it a little bit harder to teach and it's affecting how we teach, I've decided to make this cute little Bitmoji interactive classroom through Google Slides. And I think this can make our interactions with our students a little more fun and exciting, and I think they'll enjoy it too. So, I'm going to teach you how to make your own. This is an example of mine of what it looks like, but here we go. So, you're just going to open up Google Slide. You're not going to need these little text boxes, so we can just go ahead and delete those. What you're going to do first is you're going to go to background and you're going to click choose an image. And then from there, we're going to do a Google image search. And you're going to want to search something like wall and floor or floor and wall. We'll just search wall and floor. And you can pick whatever one you want. For today's, let's just go with this one. Hit insert and done, and there you go. There's your wall and your floor. So another thing you might want to add is a whiteboard, and do that. All you have to do is insert, go to image, and then search from the web. There'll be a little sidebar that pops up, and you can search whiteboard. Sometimes you gotta just trial and error. Some of them will have a transparent background and others won't. You just gotta test it out. So we got lucky. This one doesn't have a background that is not transparent. So you can just size it however you want. We'll make ours about that size. And if you want your board to say anything, you can always add a text box and put it over the top of it. We can do that now. So we can just do insert text box. And then much like any other Google software, you just pick your font and your size. Let's say we just say today's agenda. We'll center that. Maybe make it a little bigger. And we'll move it towards the top. Okay, moving on. So you might want some fun little things in your room, like a rug. Let's try circle rug. See if this one is transparent background or not. I'm not entirely sure. Oh, okay, we locked out. Okay, so now you can size it however you like. Let's make it a decent size rug. And let's say you don't like this red color. What you can do is you can right click on this object, and what you're going to do is you're going to go to format options, and there's lots of different things you can choose from, but to change the color, we'll just choose recolor. And you can look at all your other options. So for this, let's make it a fun teal color. We'll just leave it at that. And next you might want to find a desk. So again, that same process of inserting an image and searching the web. Again, just find one you like. You can even try desk transparent. Sometimes you don't get as good of options with that. But for this, let's just go ahead and choose, let's see what this one looks We can put it over here if we want. Or we can try this one out. Maybe we like that one better. And so if you, let's say you wanted to put this desk on this side of the room, but obviously you don't like how it's facing, what you can do is, again, just click on that and then rotate, and what you're going to do is flip horizontally, and boom, there you go. So there's that. Maybe you don't want the rug underneath it. Maybe we'll just center it. Maybe you want the desk a little bit smaller. And maybe you want to put like a computer on top of this desk. So you can always search laptop. And let's see if this will be a transparent background or not. Oh, good. And now you're kind of limited on how this looks because you aren't going to be able to really get that tilt to kind of make it straight on the desk, but you make it work. And then let's say you want to add like a coffee cup on your desk. Just search it on the search bar. This you might have to say transparent on. Let's see if this one will work. Okay, sweet. And just size it how you would like it to look. Maybe even a little bit smaller. Okay, so let's say you want a bookshelf. This will be good so you can add little things in that your students can then click on. Let's go transparent on this. So from here you can just kind of look through, pick the one you like. There's like wall shelves. I'm gonna go with this one though. We'll put it over here. Maybe you want it a little bit taller. Gives you more space in the shelves. And let's say I don't want it to be this color. Again, all you're going to do is that format options, recolor, and there are your options. We could even match the rug to this, but we're not going to do that. We will make it like a dark gray. Okay, so now maybe you want a clock in your room. I know some teachers will link their clock in their Google Classroom to like their Google Meets. Lots to choose from. Another thing you can do if you don't see any clocks you like is to go out just straightly to a Google search and search it. But for this, we can just go with a simple little clock. See what this one looks like. Maybe we'll put it above the bookshelf. Okay, so next thing we're gonna do is we're going to add a little more decorating to the walls. So for this, I actually go out and do a Google search. And let's say we just want to search motivational classroom quotes. And we'll go to images. And maybe we like this one into your classroom. And you're just going to paste it. And boom, there you go. We can resize it a little bit with my little poster type things on my walls. In this classroom type thing is to add a border. So this allows you to make a border, and then this one allows you to make it a little thicker. I like to do about 3. Just, it's a nice little touch to make it look like it's in a frame. Okay, another thing I really like to add is my Bitmoji in this, and that's kind of why it's called a Bitmoji Interactive Classroom. To do this, you're going to want to make sure you're using Google Chrome, and Google Chrome has this really cool thing, and it's a Bitmoji like extension, so it's right over here in your toolbar. You'll click on it, and it'll load. Okay, again, gonna have to just resize it a little bit. You don't want a huge Bitmoji in your classroom. And let's say we don't like the way it's facing, we'll just go to rotate and flip horizontally. Maybe make it a little bit bigger. There we go. And so now here's the fun part, is adding the interactive links essentially. So in our shelf, maybe we want to add a picture of a book. And most likely what you'll have to do for this is you're going to have to go out and do a Google search, which we'll do. So let's say we want to have a picture of the book Arnie the Donut. And let's just go with this one. And what we're going to do is the same thing, is copy image, go back to your classroom, and paste, and you'll have a nice little book cover. I obviously will resize it so it can fit in the shelves. And what you're going to do next is how to do the link. So first you want to find the link you actually want to send them to. So maybe we do storyline online Arnie the Donut. And you want to obviously have them take them to the video of it being read aloud. So we'll just click on that. It'll take us to YouTube. What we're going to do is we're not going to listen to it because we don't need to. But once it loads,
welcome to Storyline Online.
And then we'll go to share. We'll go to copy and back to our classroom. And from there, we're going to make sure we click on whatever you want to have the link to. And we'll go to this little icon right here. It's a little like, kind of like a paperclip looking thing. Insert link, and you'll just paste the video into there. And so now whenever a student will click on the book, it'll show up this little preview of the link, and then they can click that to get there. So maybe another thing you want to add is like a Kahoot, a link to a Kahoot. Again, all you have to do is pick something to represent that it's the Kahoot symbol, if they know that they can click on it, and you'll add a link to that. But you just can kind of continue to do that until you have your classroom set the way you like it. Another thing that I really like to do is I'll make other rooms within like kind of the classroom sense, so they can click on something within the classroom and take them to, let's say, like gym. And so for this, I've already created a gym classroom in my other ones I've created. So we'll just go ahead and go to it, and we'll make sure we click on the sidebar of it, and we'll right click it and do copy. And then we'll go back to the one that we're working on right now. We'll do a new slide, just blank, and we can paste it in. So we can delete that second slide. And here it is. And so let's say we want to incorporate, let's just say like dumbbells to represent that they're going to gym today or something. We can just search dumbbells. And this again, we might have to search transparent. Looks like this one might be a good one. Perhaps not. Unable to create some images. Okay, let's keep looking. Let's see if this is a transparent background or not. It is not, so we don't want that. Again, it's just definitely trial and error. Some things you're going to be able to find very easily. Others are going to be proved to be pretty difficult. So that wasn't too bad. Again, we'll just go ahead and put that on the shelf, and that way, if you're organizing it like that, students will know that that is something that they will have to click on today. And since we already have the gym slide within the school slide, all you have to do to get them to go to that page is just click the dumbbell. And again, you're going to hit that link button, and we're going to, instead of copying and pasting a link to the dumbbell, we're just going to click slides in this presentation, and you're going to click slide number 2. Okay, so now you may be wondering, okay, so when they click on this dumbbell and it takes them to this page, how do they get back to the home classroom? What you do is you can just search home symbol. We're going to create a little symbol that links it back. And it doesn't have to be cute. Sometimes they're nice to be cute, though. We'll see if this one is transparent or not. It is, which is perfect. So we'll just size it down until it's pretty small. And this can just go in the corner. And you're just going to create another link to a slide in the presentation. We're going to click slide 1. Okay, so I'm going to just show you how this might look when you're in the view of a child or you're in present mode. Okay, so we'll go to present. Here's the first slide. Let's say we want to go to gym. We just click on it and boom, there we are. It moved us there. Okay, we're done with gym, but now we want to go back. Click that home button. And you can link all sorts of things in with these objects. I'm just showing the brief overview of how to do it. There's lots of options you can choose. there's so much room for creativity. I've seen some really, really cool ones. But hopefully that sets you up for somewhere to start and you can create your own interactive Bitmoji classroom through Google Slides.